Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Another video today for you guys. Album ranking in one of my favorite bands of all time, the legendary Children of Bodom. Children of Bodom released 10 studio albums in the whole discography career, formed in 1993 by Alexei Laiho and Jaska, the drummer. Alexei Laiho, of course, as you all know, was main guitarist and singer and songwriter. Through the years, they changed though their style, because the first three albums is, of course, melodic death metal, but with a lot of neoclassical elements, or you can say neoclassical power metal elements for some people, with a little bit of dark feeling on top. But after that, slowly they became a bit more mainstream, so became more approachable to bigger audience. That's why after the fourth album, I think, they start giving worldwide big tours, so became very famous. Alexei Laiho, of course, was the main attraction of the band, because I remember back in the day, in the early 2000, he was all over the magazines, the new star of the new guitarist generation. I think him and the Greek guy Gus G as well, they were both of them one of the most talented guitarist players of the new generation. They were all over the magazines, touring, doing guitar tutorials and clinics all over the world. Children of Bodom disbanded in 2019. Unfortunately, they had a lot of problems the last couple of years just before they disbanded. Alexei was having a problem with alcohol. Rupi Latvala as well, the other guitarist, he had a lot of problems as well. I mean, everybody said about their crazy parties they were doing after shows. So, yeah. And after the band disbanded, Alexei wanted to continue to play music. He couldn't use, of course, the name of Children of Bodom, so he created another band, Bodom After Midnight, which is a title of a song of Children of Bodom. But unfortunately, tragedy strike. Alexei passed away on December 2020 and left all metal community devastated, because he was only 40 years old and he had a lot more to give with his new band. Today I'm gonna do only Children of Bodom studio album ranking. I'm not gonna include that EP, because he released a 3-song EP with Bodom After Midnight. I don't wanna do ranking on this one, so I'm gonna do the main albums of Children of Bodom. I think it will be a little bit controversial, because I noticed some albums, people rank them way different than me. That's fine. I have to say though that Children of Bodom, they don't have bad albums. All of them, they're very solid. Maybe they don't have a lot of 10 out of 10 albums, but all of them, they're close to perfection. They're great albums, they're very solid career. But they divided into different style of music, as I said, the neoclassical one and the more mainstream. So depends your preference as well. You can rank them accordingly. So 10 albums, and I'm gonna start with my least favorite. 10th place for me goes the debut album, Something Wild. I have to say Alexei here was 17 years old only. Amazing stuff for a 17-year-old guy to play those type of songs. It has that high musicianship, these crazy skills on guitars. What can we say? 2 highlights for me from this album, Dead Night Warrior and Lake Bodom. highlights way better than the rest of the songs, in my opinion. It feels a little bit inconsistent, and the vocals, of course, he's so young. I mean, we understand that, of course, but a great debut album, one of the greatest introduction for a debut album. 10th place, something wild. Next one is a 2015 album for me, I Worship Chaos. Production, very good for me, one of the best productions of Children of Bodom, very solid, very heavy. Here is the album that Alexi plays all the guitars, because just before this album was recorded, Rupi Latvala left or fired, because there's so many different two sides of the story. I don't know, I'm not gonna go into details. You can tell here all these problems that Children of Bodom were dealing affected them, of course, but still it's a solid album, it's a good album. I heard great song, Morrigan, horns with the blast beats and that black metal feeling, very good one. Prayer for the Afflicted is a good song, and actually reminds me a lot of Hypocrisy, especially with the synths when it starts. I was like, it's like Hypocrisy, has that death metal vibe. Good album, solid album, 9th place for me, I Worship Chaos. Next one, I will go with Hell of Blood, 2013, last album with Rupi Latvala on guitars. I think on this album they tried to become again a little bit more technical on guitars, because previous albums they became more mainstream, as I said before, so they wanted to change, to go back to the roots a little bit. You can tell from the songwriting, the songs are a bit more complicated, a bit more technical riffs here, great production, Waste of Skin, Hall of Blood with the blast beats, Transference, great song. Although the 8th song on the album, Damaged Beyond the Repair, reminds me a lot of Pantera. I have to say, starts very similar with a Pantera song from, I think it was Far Beyond Driven album, Hard Lines, Sunken something. Sounds the same, which, yeah, it's the same a little bit, because Children of Bodom, they have a high musicianship, so yeah, but nevertheless, still a great album, 8th place. Now let's go to 7th place. 7th place for me is Blood Drunk. I have this edition, has a DVD inside as well. Blood Drunk. Very good riffs here. Good melodies, but the riffs here are very good. Hellhounds on My Trail, highlight of the album. Blood Drunk, of course. One Day You Will Cry, Tie My Rope, great songs. Roadkill Morning, very fast, thrashy song, great album. Blood Drunk. Now, next one, sixth place. Sixth place for me will go with Are You Dead Yet? 2005, I think. Yeah, 2005. This one I think has maybe their best ever song released. Title track, of course, Are You Dead Yet? But why so low, the album? It's so low because doesn't have a lot of let's say very good songs on this one. Has good songs like Living Deadbeat, Are You Dead Yet, In Your Face. I like a lot the amazing solo in Next in Line. I mean, the song is okay, decent song, but that solo there full of emotions. But very mainstream, I think, and for me, I couldn't rank it more higher because the other albums that I have is, I think, way better than this one. Still, though, very solid, great album. I think was their most selling album. This one. That's how they expanded all over the world. Yeah, Are You Dead Yet? Next one, fifth place. I will go with Relentless, Reckless Forever. I think this one has a DVD as well. So this one, I think it's very similar with Blood Rank. That's why if you see the both covers, very dark and yeah, they have that same vibe. But here we have one of the heavy hitters, Not My Funeral. Great song, amazing song. As you all know, this one was recorded from Alexi as tutorial and some clinics that he did. So great songwriting. Shovel Knockout, another great song. Road Trip to Hell and Back, great song as well. Was it worth it? I like this song. Reminds me a little bit, I could say, early Rotting Christ. That melody of the guitar that starts has that old school feeling. Great album for me. Number 5, Relentless, Reckless Forever. Now, number 4. Number 4, I will go with their last album, Hexed. I see many people, this one, they rank very low. It's very underrated album, in my opinion. I think, as I remember, when they released this album, in one interview, Alexi did an album ranking as well, and I think he ranked it 3rd place, maybe? I think it was 2nd or something like that. He considered that was one of the most mature job because they took their time, they put aside all the problems they had, and they gave everything like a good finish of their career, and I think they made it. Great album, very good production, and heavy. A lot of melodies, not very complicated guitar solos and riffs, but a lot of melodies and great songwriting. It is mainstream, but very good mainstream. Let's say something like Black Album of Metallica, mainstream but with very good songs. Under Grass and Clover, great song, super melodic. Platitudes and Barren Words, the same. We have a thrash song, Hexed, full of speed, great solos there. Glass Houses, another good song. I like this album from the start to the finish. There's no letdown. Solid album. All the songs, like, very solid. You listen to that very easy, very enjoyable album. Last album and 4th place, Hexed. Let's go to last 3 albums. These albums for me, from here, all of them are 10 out of 10. The previous ones, they were 9 out of 10, close to perfection, but these ones here, 10 out of 10. Doesn't matter which place you're gonna rank them. As I said, depends on the preference. For me, on 3rd place, I will go with 2nd album, Hate Breeder. 19 years old here, Alexi, way more improved vocals compared to the debut, big improvement. Way great songwriting here, way more composed and consistent, the album, and super technical. All the neoclassical elements, and they put them in this album. I can't pick highlights. I think all the album is a highlight. Warheart, Silent Night, Bodom Night, Bed of Razors, Wrath Within. Yeah, all the songs of the album, all the songs, for me is one of their best album in this style of music, the neoclassical, technical and melodic death metal. Crazy stuff from Children of Bodom here, high musicianship, yeah, all the influences they had from classical music in one album. Third place, Hatebreeder. Second place for me, I will go with a transitional album, and this is Follow the Reaper. This album keeps some elements of neoclassical style, but starts blending the more, let's say, groovy mainstream elements inside as well. So they try to phase out that neoclassical style and make it a little bit more approachable. So that's where the change start to happen. But the songwriting here, what can we say? Amazing. All the album, I can't name one after another. I have to say though that Kissing the Shadows is probably their most technical song, most complicated maybe, and with crazy solos. I think, I don't know how many times they play it live, but I think it's the song that they played not many times. Super hard, great guitars, melodies, amazing melodies. All the album is 10 out of 10, masterpiece. Follow the Reaper. And for number one, of course, because it's the only one that left, Hate Crew, Death Roll. This one opened the way to Children of Bodom, to bigger audiences, because became is more matured, a little bit less elements. You can barely see the neoclassical elements here. Still though, very technical. Guitars and melodies, super high level. Musicianship, very high. Very solid album. All the songs, great songwriting. And super highlights like Needle 24/7, 6-Pounder, Angels Don't Kill, Hate Crew, Death Roll, songs that they played almost in every live they gave out there. I think it's the introduction to the rest of the world, and not only to the fans of their first style. Yeah, I think it's an amazing album, one of their best of all time, I could say. 10 out of 10, masterpiece, first place, Hate Crew, Death Roll for me. And that was the album ranking. Of course, that was my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. Leave a comment below. Did you like my ranking? What's your ranking? What do you think is the best album, the worst album? Like the video, subscribe if you want. It's gonna help me a lot to do more videos in the future, more album rankings, and see you in the next one. Bye.